What's up, everybody? Welcome back to JR Sneaker Show. I am JR, and today I got a sneaker that I picked up yesterday and really excited to have these in the collection. I never thought I would, and the time is here. What a great time to be a sneakerhead nowadays, now that every sneaker seems to be available, except for like the limited releases. But for the most part, sneakers are more available than they were 5 years ago, right? And so that's very cool. I was able to pick these up from Nice Kicks, so shout out to Nice Kicks for coming through. I was able to just drive over there and pick up a pair. I didn't have to enter a raffle or anything like that. I didn't have to wait for a delivery. So very cool. Happy to have those in the collection, and I'm excited. So back in the day, about 10 years ago, these were going for about over $1,000. I want to say sometimes $1,200-$1,500. Not really sure what they're going for right now, but I'm glad I get a pair in my collection. So anyway, stay tuned. All right, so I just looked up those sneakers. So the 2015 pair on StockX is only going for $700. I say only, golly, that's a lot. They at one point they were going for like $1,500, $1,600, and $1,200 in that range. And so wow, that is nuts. So people really went crazy for this sneaker back in the day, but I'm glad I was able to pick me up a pair. They re-retroed them, re-released them now 10 years later, and you got the box right here. This is pretty cool how they did the box. So Nike went all out, I feel like, this time. Like I said, I didn't own the 2015 pair, but I'm glad to have the 2025 pair in my collection. This is the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG black sail starfish. Now I will say I don't really see the sail, especially if you compare them, like the color, to the 2015 pair. But I mean, like I said, I don't own them, so I really can't compare them in hand. I could just go off of pictures and videos. Came with extra paper like that. And wow, this pair is nice. This pair is really nice. So wow, they did good on these. I will say that, you know, a lot of people say that the Shattered Backboard 2015s, that's like the best sneaker quality for the ones, you know, and a lot of people really are like, that's what they say is like Shattered Backboard quality. I don't think there will ever be another Shattered Backboard quality as a 2015, but these are nice. I'm not gonna lie, these are good. So let me hit you with that. Show ya right there. So you got the Jordan 1 2025 Shattered Backboard. Now this gets its name from back in the day, early 80s. Jordan was playing in, I want to say, Italy, and he was playing in it was like a different league at the time. It was just like an off-season thing, I can't remember, and he actually went to go slam dunk, and he shattered the backboard. And so right there you got remnants of the shattered backboard inside the sneaker right there, and that looks pretty cool how they did that right there. So you got your insole in there with the shattered backboard, stepping on glass. Hope I don't cut my feet wearing these, but yeah, look at that leather quality too. So I'm thinking the sail is probably here, or I don't know. This looks pretty white to me, but are you picking up on that leather quality right there? It came out really nice, really tumbled, looks like, and looks like it's really nice. Now the toe, pretty soft. It's probably not as soft as the 2015, but I don't have those to compare them to. I do have my Breads, from 2016. That's a good pair. Those had really good quality on them too. But as far as this leather on the side, really nice. Can you see this one is really soft on the side, really tumbled right there. You can see as I touch it, it just starts to cave in. The collar is really nice as well, really nice padded leather. One difference is this sticks out on the Air Jordan, and the other one is like more pressed in. It does have a bigger swoosh though, so you got this big swoosh right here, so that is pretty cool. So like I said, I just never owned the 2015 pair and wasn't gonna spend not a ridiculous amount of money in my opinion on them, because oh man, I mean, that's just a lot of money to spend on some sneakers, so in my opinion. So right here I was able to hit these for retail straight from the store, so didn't pay any extra resale prices on these. And you can see the tongue right there, the Nike Air. Let's go ahead and look at the other one right here. Here's the right sneaker. Oh, it looks like it's got some extra laces in there. They gave me some extra laces, some orange laces right there, so that is pretty cool that they did that. Let's see if there are any like any retro laces. No, they're just standard orange laces like that. I know in the Rare Air 4s they gave me extra laces, which were really nice. And you can see again the leather on here, pretty nice. So definitely nothing to complain about. Wow, look at that soft leather. You can see it's got the ripples in there, and the wow, really cool. So anyway, shattered backboards. I tried making a pair of these with my old Gatorades a long time ago. Didn't come out so great. So if I would have just waited, you know, 10 years, then I'd get my hands on some. So, but yeah, these are cool. A lot of people are saying too that the orange is a little darker on that than the OGs, which it's like a couple shades darker, which I don't mind. I mean, you're never gonna get it like exact when you're trying to make something from 10 years ago or 20 or 30 or 40 years ago. It's gonna be like really close, but it's not gonna be the same thing. Like, you know, can't go back in future and make the same thing. So anyway, but yeah, these are cool. I really like these. They came out nice. I got a good pair. I don't know about quality issues or anything like that, but definitely a good pair here. So I'm excited. I never thought that I would be able to own a pair of shattered backboards like the real ones, you know, like from that I didn't have to make myself. So this is pretty cool. So just remember, good things come to those who wait. You know, when it comes to sneakers and stuff like that, I've said it before, I'll say it again, Jordan tends to bring back the sneaker about every 10 years, 15 years, for the most part. Like, there's some sneakers that they just haven't brought back, like the Flip 3s, the Tour Yellows, I think they're called. But for the most part, Jordan seems to bring back the sneakers every 10 years. So I would just say be careful, because I've gone back and bought a sneaker that was 10 years old. Anything past like a 2, yeah, anything past like a 2 seems to fall apart pretty easy. And now even ones, they'll start to come apart here. I know they are stitched, but they'll still come unglued here. So anything past 10 years old, I don't recommend buying yourself unless you are going to have them restored, or unless you don't mind them, you know, getting a couple wears out of them and then them falling apart. So that's just my 2 cents. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm glad to have these in the collection. Not really sure when I'm going to rock these, but they will definitely get rocked. So right there, Nike. So very cool. Well, anyway, thank you for checking out JR Sneakers Show. God bless you, and I'm out.